I know maybe this season isn't ending the way anybody wants it to, but from where you were when we got here for training camp to where you are now, your confidence level because of what you accomplished, are you going into the offseason feeling pretty good about yourself and your game?
Yeah, I think so. I think, for me, this year was a big stepping stone on just kind of realizing what kind of player I needed to be to have success. And I think I was able to find that. And obviously, with that comes confidence, like you were saying. So obviously, going into the off season, it helps to kind of have that confidence and be able to build off that.
At the beginning of the season, camp and the start of the season, it was a little feeling out process. You finding your groove, playing for torch, those kind of things. And it obviously clicked as the season went along. So do you feel going forward that you can kind of hit the ground running?
Yeah, I think so. I think anytime, a new coach comes in and you got new guys in the group, there's always that feeling out process and, just understanding what's expected of you and kind of what your role is. So I think, going forward, I think with each year that you kind of have the same group and same coaching staff that it allows you to kind of, take steps going forward.
Oh, and by the end of the year, you were one of the guys who, Torts couldn't say enough good things about your progression, about, you as a player. But, looking back going into the season, I guess, how concerned were you about playing for John Tortorella?
I don't think I was concerned. I work out with guys and have talked to guys in the past that have had torts and they had nothing but great things to say about him. I think he's one of those old school coaches that just goes off of, he wants guys to work hard each and every day. And I think, if you can do that, you're going to put yourself in a good spot. And, I've never been one to kind of come in and, just go through the motions. And, I think, each and every day is a chance to get better. And the harder you work, the more results you're going to get out of it.
And kind of talking about Tortorella and the opportunities that he gave you, how much did getting put in more and more situations, you got more minutes, you saw different situations on the ice, how much as, someone who was kind of looking to show maybe the NHL that he could be a player, how much did that help the confidence?
Yeah, I think, the more situations you get in and the more comfortable you become in those situations helps. I mean, obviously it's with confidence and, I think when you play those kind of big minutes and last minute of periods and games, it goes a long way and you become more comfortable in those situations. And, I think it helps a lot with, just overall confidence and just knowing that, you're trusted at times. And, it for sure goes a long way just as an overall aspect.
Oh, and Travis Konecny, I think, had like 2 to 3 24-goal seasons, and he admitted that eventually 30 goals became a goal for him, and he hit it this year. Would you circle maybe 30 for next year for yourself?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not really trying to set any goals the day after the season's done, but I think just knowing I was kind of scratching at the surface there of 30, that obviously it can be a goal, and it's one of those things where I want to improve each and every year, and whether that be 30 goals or something else, it's something that you can kind of look forward to as a next milestone.
What progress do you think you made, particularly in the last month or so of the year, at developing the power side of your game? That was a real emphasis that Torts had for you in terms of what he wanted to see you working on.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where, all year, that's like you said, he's been emphasizing that, and I think once I got more comfortable and used to playing that style of game, is when things took off, and it's one of those things that's I know I have kind of the capabilities to do it, and now that I know that's kind of what I need to do, it's just a matter of being consistent at it.
Is it more of a mentality thing in that regard? Like, you obviously have the physical ability to do it, but is it just in the middle of a shift reminding yourself that I can go in and get that puck, I can win that battle?
Yeah, I think it's all situational. I mean, there's so many different things that happen each and every shift and throughout a game, and there's certain times where you can take it to the net, and there's certain times where that's not the right play maybe, or there's another play to be made. So I think it's all situational, but at the same time, it's one of those things that you can add into your game, and once you know that it's a mindset, then it just becomes, like I said, just a consistent matter.
Besides the coaching staff and a lot of trust in you, was there something about this group of guys specifically that helped you find yourself or find your game?
Yeah, I think right from day one, when you go through training camp, you become close with guys, and I think we had a great group in there that we wanted to go to work each and every night for each other, and when that's the case, and everyone trusts you in the group, and you're tight, and you build those friendships, and it makes it more enjoyable and feel less like work. But it's definitely one of those things where the tighter group you have, it's easier to go to work, and you want to fight for one another.
It's great to have individual success and growth in your own game, but when you look around and you see your peers like Morgan and Joel have big months to close out the season, how exciting does that make going into this offseason and then into next season?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, obviously you love seeing other guys do well and reach those milestones. I mean, TK was sitting at 29 for a while, and it was good for him to hit 30, and Frosty had so many opportunities to hit 20, and Bronner, I still think he should have gotten an assist on that goal last night, but it's always amazing to kind of see and be with those guys when they hit their milestones. And I think the last half of the year, when guys got more comfortable and started to take off personal success, it's when you start having more fun kind of as a group, and you just kind of you want to help each other have the most success as possible. So I think it goes a long way with that, and it builds confidence for next year for sure for everyone and the group.
Thanks, Owen.
Thanks, guys.
Owen.